do something about it today. The Trayvon Martin movement for justice today. And now, as Sabrina and Tracy and all these wonderful folks stand here, let me bring up a man who had to deal with his own personal tragedy tonight. And he found that sad information out. And I'm going to let him explain to you why he still came. But I got to give him his propers. I got to give him his propers. Yeah. This man was dealing with his own personal tragedy, but his conviction said he had to be here for Trayvon Martin, Michael Baisden, and it would have been easy, and everybody would have understood if he said, I couldn't be here today, and he's going to tell you why. But I'm reminded when we had the Martin Lee Anderson case and the boot camp case that his plane got stuck in Atlanta because of weather, and the students was rallying in Tallahassee, Florida for the boot camp case and Martin Lee Anderson. Talking about the kind of conviction of this gentleman. He and his assistant at 1:30 in the morning drove through the night so they can be there with the people to stand up for justice. This is the conviction of this man. When this first happened, and people didn't answer our calls. When Sabrina was crying, it was a lonely cry. And when Tracy was frustrated, and it was a lonely frustration. We called up to New York City, and we called for a man who had a track record that he won't shy away, he ain't afraid of the controversy, and he's gonna take a stand. And that man is here with us today in light of his personal tragedy. So without further ado, yeah, please give a full welcome to Reverend Sharpton.
All right.
No justice.
No peace.
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 All right. 26 days ago,
26.
this young man, Trayvon Martin, did nothing criminal, did nothing unethical. He went to the store for his brother. He came back and lost his life. Trayvon could have been any one of our sons. Trayvon could have been any one of us. Trayvon represents a reckless disregard for our lives that we've seen too long. And we come to tell you tonight, enough is enough. We are tired of going to jail for nothing and others going home for something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell it.
Zimmerman should have been arrested that night.
On sight.
Zimmerman had probable cause that night. You cannot defend yourself against a pack of Skittles and iced tea.